mean, I was seeing an article that's saying that Jalen Duren earned an extension. You keep hearing the Lakers trying to poach him away from Detroit. Like JB, like I think Trajan Langdon said at the end of the season press conference. I think excuse my T-Move shades, sunny outside. But he played well the last 65 games. There was a couple Pistons that started off a little slow. Y'all was panicking about Tobias Harris. I told y'all him and Tim Hardaway Jr. just had to knock the rust off. And right about the time they knocked the rust off, Jalen Duren knocked the rust off, and they turned it around. So, but has he done enough to earn an extension? I mean, next year I think is his last year before he becomes, next season is last season before he becomes a restricted free agent. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I mean, if you're going to max him out, then you might as well let him wait. Last year, he was fairly healthy. He had some ankle issues. I don't know if he fixed that out. He got some shoes. He put some inserts in, started, rehabbing the ankle. They got these guys that's on YouTube and on social media that help you with your shoulder pain without surgery and certain workouts to do. I seen one guy, a lady was having problems squatting. Guys were having squatting. He found out it was in the hip. And they started like doing certain exercises, and got chiropractors, professional stretchers and stuff like that will help with range and mobility and strengthen those muscles up. Sometimes, losing weight or gaining or get strength in that muscle is just not enough. Your body is misaligned, so you need certain stretches, certain workouts to increase that mobility. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing he did something of that nature. But if I'm the Pistons, I want to see one more year of him going on the up and up, because I think and they got an option on them too. I don't know if they exercise that. I'm pretty sure they will. I mean, they got to max him out. That's probably what he want, is a max out. So if you're going to keep him and max him out, why not make him prove it? You know what I'm saying? Now, we was already talking about possibly trading him for Sabonis. And Sabonis already paid, but you got to remember, I think by the time Jalen Duren become a free agent, he'd be 23 years old. I think he's 21 right now. By a couple of years' time, he'd be restricted free agent. He's 23 years old. My memory could be wrong, but that's still a lot to go. So, I would pay him, but, I would just see what he do next year. And if he delivering by the time the All-Star break coming through, then, I'll go ahead and give him his bread. But then you got to understand, you got to pay him. Got Cade paid, so so you got some other decisions to make in there too. You got with Beasley, Schroeder, and some of these guys ain't on the more expensive side of things, and this is why that's why I come in, why you continue to draft well, you find the right pieces. So that's why I was telling y'all when they was Valenti was saying, Mike Valenti for 97.1 Ticket was saying, go out there and get Derek White. My whole thing was this, do I want to spend $30 million on a guy like Derek White? That's the question. When, if I'm going to spend that type of money, I'm just going to go ahead and get a Booker or something like that. So, yeah, it's all, it is what it is. So they got some decisions they got to make. And, that's why you trade certain guys, because you can't pay everybody. Everybody can't ball. So, yeah, they got a decision to make on how important that he is. But like I said, I think his potential is that he might be the most important Piston. And as he turned it around, and obviously, K did what he did, and Tim, he got it together. Outside of Tim Hardaway Jr. getting together, Tobias got it together. Malik got, he was good all year into the playoffs. All these guys got it together, but Jalen Duren is important. What he can do physically, and he's taking pride in. I don't know what it was, but he's taking pride in what he's doing. So, but yeah, eventually you're gonna pay him. But I just hate impatient drivers, dog. Like, people be so impatient on the road. You got your hazards on, and maybe he got something wrong, but I just hate impatient drivers, dog. Like, they be like, oh, I'm in a rush to go, and they be in a rush to go nowhere. Nowhere. They be in a rush to go absolutely fucking nowhere. When you move to the suburbs, bro, they're by far the worst drivers in Metro Detroit. By far. Entitled. They are very entitled, arrogant, ignorant, anything that synonyms that go along with that. describes your average suburban driver. And they can't drive with two hands on the wheel. How you ass with two hands on the wheel? That's my thing. It looked like a bunch of dorks driving. From all nationalities, too. Y'all fucking suck. Y'all fucking suck. Just, how you suck with two hands on the wheel, Bob. I'll say this about the Asian drivers. The Asian drivers follow the rule of the law. The law of the road. They're going to put 10 and 2. They're going to be focused. They ain't going to be on the phone. Yeah. Indians, they can't drive for shit. Y'all Indians, y'all little fucking Subarus, trash. Y'all up there in the pantheon of wackest drivers of all time. Real talk. And usually it's always the men driving too. Real talk. Y'all women beautiful as hell. Usually the men always driving. Real spill. But yeah, man, yeah. Eventually you probably gonna pay them. But if you don't want to pay them, then hey, at this point it would be the time to go trade for a bonus or something like that. Might as well dump him. He got value, but I think he'd be there. I think young, athletic, a lot of potential. I want to be here. I think the guys fuck with him. And I just think I think he took his game to the next level when he embraced, being a defender. And now he should learn to post up. Dwight Howard should really be who we look at. That's who we should look at. He should attack the game like Dwight Howard, ferociousness like Sean Kemp. And if he could add a little bit of Rashid and Patrick Ewing in there, that'd be icing on the cake. The little post up, little mid range game. That's what he should be looking at. If I could work with Jalen Duren for a summer, I had that nigga right. All that shooting three, man, I had that motherfucker back to the basket. Oh man, we work on counters. All we were watching is guys like Akeem, Patrick, David, Tim, KG, young KG. That's all I had. That motherfucker. That's how you hoop. Rashid. And just show him clips of Sean Kemp. Like, he got that athletic ability. He a Pistons, so he got that dog. Sean Kemp used to be a nasty motherfucker, man. I used to love watching Sean Kemp. He from Indiana, too. He had no regards to human life when he attacking that rim. None. Sean Kemp was a fucking monster. He was a fucking monster. But that's all I had to say, man. But yeah, I think eventually you're going to pay him. I'll see what he do next year. If he bought him by the All-Star break, absolutely. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate y'all. Peace.